Right, Kלים Perek Chof Tes Mishnah Aleph. We're coming towards the end of the Masechta Baruch Hashem. Finish all the hard bits, and what we're going to do within this Perek is something similar to the Masechta, the last Masechta, Shas Masechta Uktzin. We're going to be dealing with yodos. Yodos are the handles of things. Masechta Uktzin deals with the yodos of fruits and food. Now we're going to deal with the yodos of Kelim. If you have a Keli, and you have, for instance, a long plastic handle, although plastic is not makabel tumah. However, if it's the handle of a kli, then tumah can be passed onto the keli via the handle. And similarly, if the keli is tomei, then touching the handle will make you tomei. Yodos is a conduit for tumah, is machanis and moiti tumah. What the Mishnah is going to deal with now is various yodos right through the Perek, and what we have to be careful here is that yodos, this is a little bit tricky. Yodos can sometimes be a maximum. There's very shiurim here. For instance, it'll tell you that for a certain keli, the handle, the shear for the yad is 3 feet long. You have to be careful to know whether the yad mentioned is a maximum or a minimum. Sometimes it's a maximum. It means up to that point. But if the handle is longer, then the rest is tahor. Sometimes it's a minimum. It means if the handle hasn't got that length, then it's useless. So you must have that length in order for it to be called a yad. Well, let's start the Mishnah. The Mishnah starts with the words Noimei hasodin v'hasudorin v'haterotin v'hapalien shel roish sheish etzbois. Noimei are fringes, tassels. Fringes is probably the best word. Like nimin. The fringes of sodin sheets. Sudorin are scarves, turbans. Terotin is a type of cap, type of hat. Vapalion shel roish, also a type of scarf, sheet worn around the head. All of these, the length for these nimin is sheish etzbois, 6 finger breadths. There you are, 6 finger breadths. That means if you have a long fringe, then it's only the first 6 etzbois which are a yad. So if the keli is tomei and you touch 7 etzbois away from the keli, you're tahor. And vice versa, if your person is tomei and he touches the fringe 7 etzbois away from the keli, it's not machanis the tumah. The fringe is only tomei up to the 6 etzbois. And all of these shurim are because in those days, this particular keli, it was known that this length, the fringe belongs, it's actually got a use to the keli, and more than this length, you might as well cut it off. The Chazon Ish explains in this Perek, he says, actually, these dinim have no relevance to us. It's only relevant to the people of that doir, because we don't know the tzura of these kelim, and therefore we'll do the Mishnah because it's there, although we cannot actually apply any of these principles to Tumah V'Tara today. Mishnah carries on, Shelaf Karasin Eser, the fringes belonging to Afkarasin it's a type of undergarment, type of undervest. Then instead of being 6 etzbois, the length is 10 etzbois. Have a nimei sogos for a did v'choluk v'talis. Here it's only 3 etzbois, so very small, because after that it's useless. It's the first 3 etzbois which are a yad. Sogos is a thick blanket. Did is a very fine veil. Choluk is a shirt. Talis we all know. Gimel etzbois. Nimei kippah shel zakeno, the fringes of the cap of an old lady. V'hagoimdin shel arabin. Goimid is Aramaic for an amah. It's a piece of cloth which the Arabs used to wear over their face, some sort of yashmak to protect them from the sand and from the cold. Similarly, the nimin of the kulkin, v'hapunda v'hamapiris v'haparagod. A kulkin is a cloth of thick matted hair. Punda is a money belt. Mapiris is just a general apron which you wrap around you. Paragoid is a dividing curtain between 2 rooms. All of these have nimin, and in this case, the nimen kol shein, no matter how long the nimin is, it's always regarded as yad, because this is the way these particular kelim were used. Even a few amas long, the nimo belongs to the keli and acts as a yad.